All right, I've started our recording. Today is Sunday, March 29th. This has like been the longest month ever, right? It's like it just keeps going and going and going. I want to thank y'all for hopping on. I know everybody is so busy. I mean, it's one of those crazy things that everything is shifted, but I think everyone is like finding time to plug in more, which obviously is a wonderful thing. I'm gonna mute everybody just in case we have people that hop on in the middle of it. All right, awesome. And then we can go through because I wanna get your thoughts and I want to get your feelings on some stuff about everything that's been going on, because I know both of y'all, and I know Tyron was also on that Saturday Zoom training, and I was blown away at all the information that we got. And then like talking with Michelle today, she and I were chatting, and it was just like you almost feel overwhelmed. It's like knowledge overload. So a few of the things that I want to talk about today is the buy one, get one. If you have not done that, just remember that it ends at 11 o'clock tonight, 11 p.m. Central Time. And I know that I've talked to everyone on here, but the way that that works is, you know, which I had no idea with the Thrive Skin. Did you guys see Terry's post? Holy cow. I was like, I mean, you're getting that 2 sets for $50. I wish I would have known that before I placed my order. You do. But again, we live and learn. I did do the samples. This is whenever I love stocking up on those samples, is because of the fact that, it is more affordable for me to do a sample online that I have to mail through my cloud office than it is for me to pack up product that I have here on hand. So if I have someone, hey Ann, welcome. If I have someone that is local, then I'll bag it up and I'll get it together and I'll run it over to them, which also gives me that one-on-one opportunity to meet with them. But if I have to mail it, because the way that packages have the shipping dollar amount has changed, it's just so much cheaper for me to send those samples out through the cloud office. So if you haven't gotten your buddy, if you haven't gotten your partner for the buy one get one, definitely keep trying to reach out. Again, it doesn't have to be any particular products. We do know that there are a few that are excluded. The Pro Bars, the new DFT that isn't even released yet, and the Blast, which I don't blame them. I bet everybody's drinking that Blast. Do y'all drink the Blast? Oh my gosh. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it because it's amazing. But it's so good. I can remember Julie talking about like the bitter cherry and all of those different things that she used to take when she took like all of her itemized, natural herbs and things like that. But like Tyron and I were chatting the other day and reading about the benefits. It's cardiovascular health too. So it's just, there's so many things that you're going to benefit from, plus your immune system. So I'm going to go across, and Michelle, I'm going to give you a warning because you're going to be first because you're up here to me. But I'm just going to go through, and I just want you don't even have to explain anything. I want you to share one thing that you did today, totally not Thrive related, but if it is Thrive related, please share. But I just want you to share one thing with me that brought a smile to your face, that brought joy into your heart, that filled you. And I'll share first. For me, I worked in my yard today for like, I think 4 hours. It's like you get in there and it's like you turn around and it's like, holy cow, I've been out here a long time. So Michelle, you first. Oh, she just froze.
I actually reached out to somebody that I haven't talked to in a while.
Awesome.
And I haven't seen any posts on Facebook. And so, just like I said when I was on my walk today, reach out to somebody because it touched me because she said, I haven't been on it, but when I am, I watch you and you're so inspiring. And here I'm thinking, I've been boo-hoo-hoo And here's this woman who, you know, it it just lit up my heart, I guess is what I want to say.
That's
So
awesome. That's
I'm
awesome.
glad I reached out to her.
And I loved
And
your
she was a
live.
thriver, actually. I'll throw that in.
She was
She
good.
was, but
Good.
she was. We're going to get her back, but right for reasons right now she's not. But
There you
yeah,
go.
so that was a good feeling.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right. Dawn, you're next.
So I actually put a post on Facebook because I listened yesterday to the meeting about things that don't have anything to do with Thrive.
Mm-hmm.
And my post was like, what are you guys going to do with this $1,200 check? And somebody sent me a message and said, you're going to get your house and windows cleaned. Ha ha ha. And I said to him, do I know you? And he said, I don't think so. I said, did I work with your father? And he was like, oh my God, Dawn, I have you in 25 years, probably more. And I said, oh my God, how are you? And he signed up for a free account, and him and his wife are thinking about being customers.
Awesome. That's awesome. And see, you totally put it out there just for that connection. I love that. But look at that smile on her face. It just feels good, right?
Well, I haven't seen him in so long. I was like, gee, you look so familiar to me. And he said, no, I don't know. And then I kind of made the connection, and he was like, oh my God, Dawn, it's so good to see you. He was
Aw.
17. He has a 20-year-old son now. That's how
Oh
long.
my goodness. That's awesome. But still connected. Good, good, good. Aw, thanks for sharing. Oh, all right. And what about you? What was one thing you did today that just made you smile?
Oh, yeah, some friends over and celebrated um, Rachel's birthday, and her birthday was 3 days after Rachel, and then my birthday was the 8th.
Oh,
So
good.
we had a good dinner, and then I got a cake at Walmart. So it was a good time.
I love Walmart cakes. Them and Publix. Do you guys have Publix in your area? Y'all have Wegmans. Wegmans is like amazing. I wish we had a Wegmans. But I love Walmart cakes. And happy birthday a month to you and Rachel and your friend. That's awesome. All right. Mary Jo, I'm not sure if you're able to talk. I'm going to unmute you. Are you able to talk? There you are.
Yes. I'm relaxing already tonight. I went to my boyfriend's house. He takes care of both his parents that both have dementia.
Oh,
Yes. And both of his parents were having a very difficult day yesterday. And he asked me to come to his house and help with his parents. And he doesn't like have a lot of trust with people when it comes to his parents. I mean, he's got friends and stuff, but it meant so much to me that he asked me to go and help him with his mom and dad. And I did. They're sweet people. And I just had an opportunity of, they weren't feeling well, they had like the stomach bug going on, both of them, because they're
oh.
both in one room. And so they share their stomach bug with each other. But they're so sweet. They were both laying there in the bed holding hands. And yes, they're adorable. And so I went out and I got Pedialyte and Gatorade, and just kept filling their cups. And I made some plain rice, for them to eat, made some toast, and just was there with them. And it meant so much to me
That's
to be able to
awesome.
help them. I
You know
just
what?
love helping people, and
Right.
they're just so sweet.
Aw, when you said you were filling their cups, I immediately thought about it was your cup that was filled. You
It
know,
was. You're
it,
absolutely right.
aw, I love it. Aw, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you, Mary Jo.
Yes.
Awesome. I love this. I love our time together. It was just so beautiful today here. And I know we don't all get to share the same weather. And Michelle and I, when we were talking earlier, we were both like, we both flipped our cameras around to show each other our weather. And I was like, I'll send you some sunshine. And it worked, right? You got it for a little. It stormed, it was gloomy, and then it was stormy. And but we have to learn to dance in the rain, right? And again, doing for others, everything that you guys are sharing, all of you on the, to me, it's Dawn and Ann and Mary Jo on the bottom. So it's like all of you on the bottom, you were doing for others, and it came back tenfold to you. So, and you as well, Michelle, you were doing for others, which those are the things that I just want us to be able to reflect on. When, just like before I hopped on here, I just saw that President Trump has extended, the quarantine or 6 foot, keep yourself away from everybody until the end of the month. So, which is probably a good thing. We probably need that, but it's just like, oh, holy cow, how much longer is this going to go on? So just be mindful and find that joy in your day, because again, it can be in the most smallest ways, but if we're looking for it and if we're aware of it, we're going to be able to find it. Another thing that I didn't even write down, but that just made me think about our routines. Have you guys started implementing a routine to where you're doing that? It may not be exactly like mine, but that mine is, I take my capsules, I do my motivation, I do my devotion, I do my journaling with my gratitude and my I ams, for focusing on my goals. And then I go to, at some point in my day, whenever I block out my work time, where I do my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which is on my it just feels so much more like I'm journaling still, of my conversations and my touches, rather than checking off boxes on a sheet. So this just feels better to me. And how many of you were on the live Zoom, the Saturday live Zoom that they had, that Super Saturday? All right. I had to hop off. It was a long time, right? I knew, 5 hours is a long time period, no matter how you look at it. But being able to step away and then come back, and just loving all of that information. Like, I've still got to go back sometime this week, and because I stepped away from like 12 to 2, and went out on my own personal walk. Excuse me. But I'm planning on going back sometime this week and picking back up and watching that time that I recorded. Don't feel overwhelmed, because again, there's so much information that we got during that time from everything, right? It was from getting free accounts to follow-ups to focusing on, the different ranks and everything that you can possibly imagine. Just don't feel so overwhelmed by that. One of the things that I learned a long time ago, going to conference and going to different things like that, is to go back and, choose, if you took notes, hopefully you took notes, because those are some of the most beneficial things for me, is to highlight. Sometimes I'll do that in the middle of while I'm doing so. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is one that I really need to make sure that stands out to me. But go back through and highlight, maybe just one thing per section that you really want to be able to focus on, or you want to be able to implement. Did anyone at the very end, they said, in the next 30 minutes, go and do something that you heard here today? Did anybody do that? And that's okay. Dawn, oh, let me listen. I got to get you to share with me what you did within that first 30 minutes after you.
I did. I had reached out to a couple people that I had, I listened to the whole thing, by the way. So, and I did reach out, and I reached out to some of my customers just to see how everybody was doing, how everybody was feeling, how they were doing in this time, just reaching out and loving on people, like you guys say. And I did that immediately afterwards.
Fantastic. And what was the response? What did you get from just reaching out and just loving on them?
One of my customers, a couple of my customers, even I have a customer whose name is Michelle, and I've known her family for a very long time. Michelle is a doctor, a PhD. She is an audiologist, and I reached out to her and I was like, Michelle, how's it going? We got this, and I got her on with a buy one get one. She was my buy one get one customer last time,
Awesome.
and she said she had to close her office and let go of all of her people. Yeah. So I've been trying. I've reached out to every single person. I have a friend whose mother passed away the other day. So I've been trying harder to reach out to people and just, I'm here for you. This is what, and I did reach out to a couple people about the opportunity. I sent one to a guy I know who isn't working. So I did try to do all that.
Good, good.
We'll
And
see what
again, and good for you. And that's it. It's, whenever people are like, oh, right now I'm just, with, like a hairdresser responded to me today. I get a lot of thank yous. Thanks for letting me know. And that's really, truly all that. It's good customer service. You betcha that you're on my list. I'll always keep you up to date with any of the specials and promotions that are going on. It's not to make anyone feel like, thank you so much for sharing, Dawn. It's not to make anyone feel like they're pressured into to buying something. Right now is the time to buy. But it's like, when you feel bad if they were like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have known. So, again, sometimes you have to do a little bit extra footwork or leg work, because the fact that obviously with so much going on, and you guys think about Rick's family. I don't know if y'all follow Rick on here, Rick and Lisa. Rick's, I think it's his nephew. Hold on, let me unmute you. Was it his nephew?
It was his nephew. He has coronavirus.
Yeah, and then they're testing his baby, I think, to see if because
Yeah.
he was also ill. So thank you for affirming that fact. So y'all, I mean, pray for that. Yeah, pray for our country. I did a live yesterday where I literally lost it in the middle of it. But again, it was like one of those very freeing, very cleansing kind of lives that I did. I just wanted to share that I had taken a run. And then the next thing I know, I am like sobbing, on my live. But, it's just, we as a country, we as individuals, we need to lift each other up. Just reaching out to just ask someone, how someone's doing. And you don't really know what's coming. You had no idea that doctor was going to respond to you, that she had to close her office and let everyone go. So, those are the different things that I think we can make a bigger impact on, just being a good human than we realize. And again, if it's a customer, and it is hard sometimes, and if it doesn't feel right, don't reach out to people. If it doesn't feel right to send a buy one get one offer to someone, then don't do it. But again, if someone responds and says, yeah, right now is just not a good time, absolutely, I completely understand, but I just didn't want to not let you know. I mean, those are the kind of things that we want to do. Tyron, I'm gonna, since you're back, welcome back. You have to unmute you, because there you go. We just shared like one thing that we did today that brought us joy or made us happy. So share one thing with us.
One thing, I don't know. I did several. I'm
Ooh.
gonna say, I don't know, just talking to Tanner, just because I hadn't talked to him much this week. So talking to him, and we fixed the top of my Jeep so it won't leak anymore.
There you go.
That'll bring me joy when I'm not getting rained on.
It's the little things. Tanner's her son. I don't know if everybody knows that or
Yeah.
not. Our boys are very close in age. So yeah, I know your mama heart's happy and full on that
Oh
one.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Good, good. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Dawn just I don't know if she purposely or accidentally hopped off, but so I mean, again, if you haven't, tonight, just kind of a recap of everything that we've got going on, because we've got so much going on right now. The buy one get one that ends tonight at 11. The Super Saturday training. If you did not watch that, obviously don't feel like you've got to go in and watch 5 hours of it. That it was a lot. And again, some of us, I had to get up and walk away. Dawn said that she was able to sit there and watch the whole thing, but going back and just chop it up, see and watch and pay attention to where you stop, and then come back to it, because they broke them up into different segments. So there is more information in there, and the way that they did it was in panels, and it is mounds and mounds and mounds and mounds and mounds of information. And some of the things that I took away was, like for me, it's like, not that I'm like so focused on being 200K, but it's quit even putting that in my head, because really it's about helping others. And when we quit, being so focused on something, which like every single one of you, I want to get you to 12K, because the fact that rank right there brings in so much more, as far as not only the commission, but with that auto bonus. Truly it's getting 3 people that you have personally qualified to 4K, which is really truly attainable. It's helping people to help their friends and their family and the people they know. So now it's not a time that I'm seeing, we're having one of our biggest months ever. We haven't been this close to hitting 40K. Our team has not been this close to hitting 40K in months. And I feel like it is because of what's going on. People are afraid, and people are paying more attention to their health and wanting to take care of themselves. And whenever we've been doing it for such a long, let me see what you just wrote. It's not about you. Absolutely, Mary Jo. Absolutely. It is not about you. And that's the thing that, we're always afraid of. What are they going to say? What are they not going to say? How are they going to act? And all of that stuff. And the true thing is, it's just our brain. It's just our mind trying to tell us to, do what we do and not to get past it. But the thing is, maybe it's time for us to do something different to go on to that different level, right? The only other thing that I wanted to really talk about tonight is our event for tomorrow night. Is everybody going to be able to make it tomorrow night? Yeah. No, yeah. Yes. Good. 8 p.m. Central Time. So I know it's going to be a little bit later for you guys on the Eastern Standard Time. So it's only going to be 30 minutes. Terry and Brenda are the ones that kind of came to us and put that out there. And then the only people that showed up were, we had a couple other people on there that are like brand new promoters, but it was Sammy Reynolds, myself, and Shannon Corsi. So we're all going to be sharing, obviously different aspects, from the product to the business to the Thrive Skin and different things. But they've got lots and lots and lots of gifts that they're giving away. Brenda and Terry are investing in all of us. They're doing, if you have, I think, and go back into One Team, One Dream and watch what Terry was talking about today. She did a live video. And I want to say that anyone that has four or more non-thrivers that attend the event, I think she's going to do a drawing for just those people for $100 gift card, not $100 Thrive credit, $100 gift card. So, again, you can spend whatever on wherever, whatever, but they're giving away a full set of the Thrive Skin. Brenda has put together all these incredible plus line products and all these little goodie bags. So there's just lots of things that's going on that they're going to, and it'll be nice to be able to just, visit and enjoy each other. And who doesn't love giveaways, right? It's just, even if you've got it, it'll be fun to get it, and it may be something that you already have, and you may have someone in mind that you want her to send it to rather than sending it to yourself, because if you've got guests that are on that may not have won something, maybe offer whatever you win to them. So just ideas. How many of you sent out buy one, get one? How many of you already got your buy one, get one? Awesome, 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 Tyron. Congratulations on your new customer. So excited about that. Does anybody have anything that we haven't gone over or we haven't talked about that maybe that you've got some more questions about or you're struggling with right now that you want to? Hold on, let me come to you, Dawn. I think I still have to, you may be able to unmute. Okay, go ahead.
So I told you that my brother is a promoter and he's never even bought products pretty much. He's got people who are kind of interested. My other promoter, Shelly, has people that are interested. Can I invite them?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Promoters, customers, people that just want to take, we really, 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 really want people that are not even thriving yet.
Are they gonna are they gonna be seen, or is this one of those things where they can hop on and not have to?
Yeah, no, the way that it's going to be is I believe that, I think you can join the Zoom if you want to join the Zoom, but the event, the Zoom that Terry has is where she can live stream it into the event. So they will be able to view it in the event. But if they want to hop on a Zoom like this, they'll have the option to do one or the other. So if they want to be seen like this, or like, see how Mary Jo's is, you know, I mean, you can turn your video off to where you're not seen, and you don't even know who it is. I mean, if y'all didn't know Mary Jo, you wouldn't, there's no phone number, you know, it just depends on how people have that set up. So, and it just depends on what people are comfortable with. So great question. Great point. I'm actually going to be posting today the directions for the Zoom in that event and more information about that. So if they want to join and they want to be, you know, in the live action of it, they can join the Zoom or they can just be there in the event. But yes, oh my gosh, absolutely. Doesn't cost them anything. They can do it from the comfort of their home. It's and lots of giveaways, and I've just been telling everybody we're just going to have a good time sharing our personal stories with why we choose to thrive, more information about the products, because we're all going to share a little bit about the products, and lots and lots of giveaways. They're really going to like focus on, like, if you're a nurse, if you're in the nursing, you know, nurse, doctor, whatever, you know, you're going to be eligible for this drawing. So put it in the comments. You know, if you're a teacher, if you're something in the medical field, if you're in construction. So if you've lost your job, you know, I mean, those are some of the different things. So there's just going to be a little bit of everything that they're really trying to focus on. So good. Yes. Get them invited. All right.
Okay.
Anyone else? Anyone else? No? Yeah? No? Awesome. Well, that's it. I mean, it's truly, I just wanted to be able to, because again, if you were on the Zoom yesterday, I know your buckets are like overflowing. If you weren't, I definitely want you to go through, and you will find it in YouTube. And if you just scroll back up through Team Rise and Thrive, you'll see where Jerry actually posted that YouTube just the other day. So that's really all I've got for tonight, guys. I appreciate y'all hopping on, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday nights. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night.